Which doctor is this now?
This was their doctor.
Dorothy Luck's life changed forever with a knock on her door.
They said this will only take about 3 minutes.
They were a couple of attorneys. It was the beginning of the end of Dorothy Luck's freedom to make her own decisions. First came a deposition. Then a doctor's report saying Luck, 82 at the time, was partially incapacitated, incapable of making complex financial decisions. Next, a judge appointed a lawyer to represent Luck in court, a guardian to speak for her, and another to handle her assets. At the time, close to $2 million.
I was not allowed to vote, to marry, to contract, to have my own money, to give gifts.
You were under guardianship.
Yeah.
How would you describe that?
I would describe it as tyranny. I would describe this as Gestapo.
Luck was a ward of the state, one of 1,300 in Texas, deemed unable to make even the most basic decisions about their lives, like where to live and what medical care is needed.
She's a widow, she's wealthy, she has no children. No one to come in and defend her.
Debbie VALDEZ founded an advocacy group pushing for more oversight of the guardianship process, now run by county judges. Guardianship can mean state control of finances, health care, and more, whatever the court decides.
There is no defense. If somebody wants what you've got, they can come in and take it.
The power to execute any and all legal documents.
Luck became a ward of the state in the midst of a legal dispute with family members over money. Assets in the Dorothy Luck Credit Trust. Heirs to the trust, her late brother-in-law's children, said she was taking more money from the trust than she should. Instead of letting the case go to court, a judge intervened. Luck tried to have her own lawyer represent her, but he was dismissed. Luck's court-appointed attorney settled the case on her behalf.
It was closed door. I was never informed of anything.
Court documents show Luck paid $1.3 million to the trust, $180,000 to the attorney representing her heirs, and $81,000 to her guardians and attorneys.
They have run through my money like it was a cookie jar.
They can violate all the rights of the individual, strip them of every right that they have, freedom, liberty to speak, to visit, everything.
Tarrant County probate judge Steve King made the decision Dorothy Luck was incapable of making decisions about her life.
I want to talk to you about a case that was in your court, and that was the case of Mrs. Luck.
And I cannot comment on a case that is pending because that case is still open on the books of this court.
Judge King, whose opinions on guardianship are sought internationally, insists he makes someone a ward of the state only as a last resort.
Guardianship is a massive intrusion into a person's life.
They lose a lot of rights.
In fact, they lose more rights than someone who goes to prison. But it's always based, or should be based, on medical evidence.
This says tests of executive functioning. That's why you ended up in the guardianship.
That's right.
Dorothy Luck is adamant. She says she should never have been ordered into guardianship. Are you mentally incapacitated?
I have no reason to believe that I am.
And in terms of being able to make your own financial decisions?
I do it every day.